Oh, fuck. Here we go again. Joe Biden is going to soon be talking with game developers about gun violence in video games. Like, gun violence in video games apparently causes gun violence in real life and in society. That makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, we have gun violent type games in Australia and Canada, and we don't see mass shootings. It just seems be a politician's way out instead of working on something that's going to cost a fair bit, like mental health or mental health care or healthcare in general. Let's blame something media orientated. Let's blame video games. Let's blame movies. Let's blame TV shows. Let's blame all that type of stuff on someone's mental health. Let's all blame all that on why people... It doesn't make any sense. Because there's violence in these forms of entertainment, these media things, because there's violence in them, apparently that's going to cause violence between me and someone. It's going to make someone who's playing the games, who's watching movies and all this type of stuff, go out, oh, I'm going to do that myself. Give me a fucking break. The only ones that actually fucking think that are the ones that are actually mentally ill. So how about, instead of blaming violence in video games and gun violence in video games and that, how about you actually look at the issue properly and look at your mental health system, look at your healthcare system in general. But no, that's going to cost a lot of money. That's going to cost a lot of your fucking thinking and a lot of your time. So instead, you go to the most easiest thing you can think of. Blame a video game, blame violence in media, blame violence in society, and therefore games and all that violence in that will cause violence in society. That is stupid. It's too easy. It's too easy to just go around and like, okay, let's blame that, let's blame this, let's blame that. Instead of actually thinking about it, and instead of actually, doing what you're paid to fucking do, you just... It's like when let me start again. It's like when psychologists or psychiatrists talk to a patient, and because they listen to heavy metal, hard rock, that's the reason for their problems, because they're taking in the message that are in the songs to literal form. And if someone's done something of a murderous act or they've killed themselves, they blame the violent music that they were listening to. That's basically the same thing. It's more... And it's not because they're listening to it. It's because probably they have their own mental problems that they're dealing with. And the healthcare system, especially for mental health, is just not there like it needs to be. I'm not saying that outright that it's not there. But I am saying that the mental health system does need to be better. And it's just too easy of a thing to blame. So let's just blame that. It doesn't make any sense. It's idiotic, and to be quite honest, it's making politicians look fucking stupid. Us isn't really stupid anyway, but it's making them look even more stupid and idiotic. Just to mindlessly blame something like that is absolutely stupid. I don't know. I cannot believe the idiocy of politicians now. Instead of actually doing their jobs, or something that may be a little bit more financially drawn wrong word, that might actually cost a bit more. They look for an easy answer, something that can be done by someone else. Almost a pass the buck sort of thing. And in this case, it's because of gun violence in video games. Where's the logic and reasoning with these people? There doesn't seem to be any. It seems to be just mindlessly blame something because it's there. And these people are like, they never even grew up with this type of stuff. It's usually these type of people that blame it. Jack Thompson's didn't grow up with gaming and the gaming industry. So he doesn't understand it, therefore he must blame it. Again, with Joe Biden, I think it's around about the same sort of thing. You can go up with the gaming industry, therefore we must blame it because it's new, and people seem to be scared of anything new and scared of something that they don't understand. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should technically talk about the gun laws, but it's not really my place. I don't understand America's fascination with guns. The Second Amendment, even though it was written in the Revolutionary ages, and that was mainly for if England invaded again. But I still, like the only thing I can add to that whole issue is I don't quite understand semi-automatic and assault weapons being legal. I just don't understand that. I can understand handguns and rifles. I don't understand semi-automatics and machine guns and assault weapons. That's just me, and that's all I'm saying about that. But seriously, blaming video games for violence in society is idiotic. It's just stupid. Type us out.